And next, you say you want to be careful about the types of photos that you're posting online about your children.
Yeah, parents should never share naked or near naked pictures of kids. Even adorable babies in bathtubs can lead to some significant problems.
Great. And lastly, you say ask your kids permission before posting. How do you do that in your house? I know that, a lot of kids are like, don't post one more picture of me. So how do you manage that?
Well, I think the most important thing is that we value our kids' opinions and that we give them veto power over what it is that we post. So I really try my best to involve my kids in the decision-making process, both to honor their wishes, but also to teach them as they get older and how social media is used. I want to be able to set a good example for them. And we want to teach kids that we respect them, that they should respect others, and that there really are proper ways to be a responsible digital citizen online.
Yeah, you also say that you want parents to ask themselves before sharing, number one, is this a dangerous post or potentially a dangerous post?
Yes. They need to be asking, can this lead to identity theft? Is it likely to be screenshot by somebody with bad intentions? Data collection, identity theft, and those risks posed by pedophiles are real. While the frequency might be hard to predict, the damage could be devastating.
Joining us is a good friend of the show and clinical and forensic neuropsychologist, Dr. Judy Ho. She's also the author of the book, Stop Self-Sabotage. Thank you for joining us.
Hi, Dr. Ian. How are you today?
I'm good. Good to see you. We've talked about the legal concerns when parents overshare on social media, but what is the human behavior that makes us want to overshare even in the first place?
Well, parents should understand that we as adults also still have the same motivations for wanting to post on social media as teenagers and children. That we want validation, that sometimes it's to share positive experiences and to have that sense of community, which is so important right now because we've just spent 6 months dealing with the pandemic and feeling isolated. So I think it's important to recognize that some of the motivations are coming from a positive place, but unfortunately, that validation, that dopamine kick that we get when we see those likes, those feel very real to us, and sometimes we forget that our kids are human beings with their own motivation. Oftentimes for parents, children are an extension of who they are, and it's part of their identity, and that's what drives us to want to share those experiences and connect with the world.
Dr. Judy, parents, of course, go to social media for lots of reasons, but also to crowdsource for answers to child rearing. They want to know, is this the best way to do it? Is there another way to do it? How do you do it? But rather than going on social media to crowdsource an answer, is there another way they could find answers?
Absolutely. A couple of tips. Instead of posting on Facebook or some form of social media for advice, try a group text or a group email with your closest confidants. Also, if you know that you're seeking a little bit of that social validation, post a photo of yourself. And finally, if you are looking for that sense of community, sharing what it is to be a family, consider posting pictures of your children, but not with their faces showing. I've seen lots of families posting pictures of them having a social distancing picnic, but the kids are facing back and they're facing the camera. And again, as Stacey mentioned, having these conversations with your children so they feel like they have a say and doing it in an age-appropriate way. A 4-year-old is not going to understand what it means to have your pictures online 5 years from now, but they might understand, I don't want grandma to see this. So just think about the developmental level of your children and continue to have these conversations with them.
Well, that's wonderful information. Stacey, thank you for joining us and giving us some insight from the parental perspective of how to post, when to post, and how to have the conversation. And Judy, of course, thanks for your great information.
Thank you. It's been great to be here.
All right. Of course, don't forget to check out Dr. Judy's podcast, Supercharged Life.